I'm Maria and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about lips and how to do lipstick. But before I start that, can we take a moment and pause and look at how amazing this thing is? It's like a cuff, but it's like this. Can you see that? I just think it's so cool, and it's actually comfortable to wear. I've always liked wearing cuffs, but that one to me is so blingy and awesome. I got it at Aldo Accessories or whatever it's called. Got it there. Like, it wasn't expensive. I think it was $7, but I think it looks pretty darn fancy. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about lips. A lot of times people will just go in, they'll do their eyeshadow and they'll blend and do lots of stuff there. We contour, we do work on getting deeper cheekbones, all of that kind of stuff. But when it comes to our lips, we usually just put some lip gloss on or slap some lipstick on, maybe do some lip liner. But you can actually make your lips look a lot fuller and a lot more interesting if you shade just like you shade with your eyes and everything else. So I'm going to pull you in closer, and we're going to do just a pinky nudie color today, and I'm going to kind of show you exactly what I do and why I do it. If you like this video, then what I will do is I'll do a red lip using a similar technique, just so you can see how it works with the dark or the light. So let's get started. So to start this lip, what I want to do is kind of cancel out some of the redness, because as you can see, my lips are really quite pigmented. So this step is optional depending on how bright your lips are. But I'm gonna just put a bit of concealer on them, and then I'm gonna take a beauty blender. You can use a brush, whatever you want. Now that I've canceled out kind of some of the color, what I want to do is I want to highlight my Cupid's bow. Now, because, some people have these luscious, amazing lips. I'm not one of them. Nope, no lusciousness here. But we can kind of cheat that a little bit using makeup tricks. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this jumbo pencil. You can use any kind of highlighter you want. I just thought this is cheap and accessible to a lot of people. They're $5.99, or you can get them on sale. But we're going to just outline above our Cupid's bow. Just very lightly. So that's all you do, and then you can actually just tap it. Okay, ignore the dirt in my finger. It's not actually dirt, it's pencil liner, but looks like dirt, and it looks like I'm fingering you guys again. You're gonna have to get used to it. I always use my middle finger for everything. Okay, now to kind of, again, give that look of a shadow. Highlight brings stuff out. Shadow kind of makes things look receded. So what you can do is take a brush. I'm just going to use, not that one, because that's the most ginormous brush in the world. I'm going to just use a little brush like this, and I'm going to go into my contour color. Now, you don't want to use a bronze shade because that's too reddy brown. You want to use something that's taupe, that mimics the idea of a shadow. So I'm using this shadow in whatever it's called, Omega, I think it is. Just going to pick up a little bit of this and put it right underneath my lip line, right there. And this isn't something you should notice, but it just kind of aids in making you look like you've got more of a pout. So you're putting light here and then dark right there, because it makes it look like it's like this and you've got a shadow going on. Donald Trump is a perfect example of someone that has amazing lips. Okay, so that's what we do. So next I'm going to take any kind of mauvey, taupey lip liner, and we're going to just outline the whole lip. And again, what this is going to do is give the idea of a bit of a shadow, and then I'm just going to slightly blend this up. I don't want that to be a heavy dark line. And then for me, I have a lip line, but it's not noticeable in the corners. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start kind of where it begins to curve, and I'm just going to lightly draw that down. Okay, then I'm going to match the other side, starting where it curves, draw it down. And then I'm going to draw my lip line, or now I'm going to follow naturally. And I'm not overextending the majority of it, just down here where I need a little bit of help. I think the thing to remember too is you can overdraw your lips exaggeratedly, and that might be good if you're going out and doing something super dramatic, but overall during the day, you're not fooling anyone. You know, your lip is your lip. So if you've got a thin lip, it's a beautiful lip. If it's full, great. And again, I'm not doing this to make me look like, you know, I don't want to have huge plump lips because I just don't have those. But yeah, it's just makeup tricks. I'm just babbling. I'm totally babbling right now. Okay, so now I just kind of shade it in the corner. So now what we're doing is we're thinking from a perspective of thirds. So starting at your top part here, you're going to take your dark shade kind of down to there. Same thing on this side. Okay, and then I just bring it a little bit up in the corners. I hope this is okay. Now I'm going to take a light lip liner, and you can use any kind of lip liner you want. I'm going to just now what you can do if you want to, I don't know if you've ever noticed Angelina Jolie's lips, but she's got kind of like little cracks in her, or kind of like a dark thing right here. That's because her lips are so plump. So you can actually fake that if you want. I don't usually bother, but I'm going to show you anyway. So you can go like this and just put a bit of a line there to give it this idea of fullness right there. And you can do that in other places too, and this is, again, completely optional. But again, what this is doing is it's making this look really plump. So already I think I look like I've got more plump lips. Next, you just apply your lipstick as per normal. Now the final thing that you want to do to get your pout on is use a lip gloss, and I like to use a fairly shiny lip gloss. Sometimes I use more opaque ones that don't have shimmeries, but today I'm going to use this super lustrous, what's it called? It's a Revlon Super Lustrous, and it's called Pinkissimo. Now the thing about these super lustrous lipsticks, they're not sticky, which I like, plus they've got a ton of different colors, and they come on sale all the time. So this costed $3.97. So you can't beat it. It doesn't have a weird smell or anything like that. Okay, and then if you place your lip gloss just kind of in the center here of your top and bottom, again, it just helps to make that pout stand out. You can put it all over if you want, but I like to just focus it in the center, and that way it makes you look like you've got fuller lips. So this is what I have. This is how I do my lip. Again, it's not overly exaggerated. I haven't exaggerated my lines tons, but it just gives you a little bit more of a plumping effect. And again, when you think from a perspective of getting shadow and light, it just adds more interest to the look rather than just flatly putting one shade on. So I hope you can use some of that. If you can't, I'm sorry. Have a great week and we'll talk to you soon. Bye. So far. Now I look a little bit pale. Do I look pale? Do I look pale? Do I look pale? Can you tell? I guess I could go like this if you wanted.